We'll get back to you on that one. Meanwhile, it is a power jam for Reef City Roller Girls. Full line fierce jamming for the Reef City Roller Girls.
So the pack barely moved since the start of the jam. Trying to string that Reef City jammer out now. Can't contain her. Another 5 for Reef City.
Reef City here will be just happy to rack up some points.
They're keeping their eye out for Underbelly Morelli to make her way back. Still wearing the jammer star for Wollongong Illawarra. They've stretched her right back to turn 4, turn 3.
For Reef City. Give Underbelly Morelli a bit of a hard time. Underbelly too good on this occasion. Reef City Roller Girls. Really, never gave up, always chasing for that extra point.
End up jamming for 2 jams in a row.
Eye Candy lining up on the jam line for Wollongong against Smiling Chaos for the as lead jammer for Reef City, as we have...
That's Ziggy Starbuster heading off to the penalty box. And Le Mans also going to have a sit down for half a minute or so.
And Vicious. To get a little bit of a gap closed.
Crack that 100 against Reef City. Both skaters a little bit slow to get up, and Eye Candy looks like she may have been called for a high block.
A long lash massacre comes out of the penalty box to help that Reef City defence.
The 7th penalty, so we might see Long Lash Massacre fouled out of this game.
I just picked that up too, actually. That could possibly be the 7th. Meanwhile on track, Smiling Chaos still struggling in a little bit of heavy traffic from Wollongong. And she has just completed a 5-point pass.
Straight out of the penalty box.
Great work from Wollongong. Eye Candy, sensational. One step closer for Wollongong getting that ton.
We've got an official tops, motor brand bearings and accessories, as well as antique skate boots. Green Monster maintains a first-hand understanding of the derby industry by being totally submerged in every facet possible from
that official review. Reef City Roller Girls have just lost 2 skaters. Long Lash Massacre and Le Mans at the same time have been removed from the track. I do believe they may have been fouled out through...
AVO from Wollongong Illawarra going to sit with those 2 guys. So all of the fouled out skaters from both teams sitting together, having... Just over 10 minutes left to go in this entire bout. Wollongong Illawarra 97, Reef City on 256. If Reef City want to contain their opposition to under 100, as they have all tournaments so far.
So Reef City Roller Girls coming out as lead jammer. Bit of jammer on jammer action here.
Kitty Killer just knocked across the line on the apex there.
Oh, Fraulein Fierce. Fraulein Fierce comes through the pack, calls it off, gets 1 point.
Take this, Kitty Killer. I'll have 1, you have none.
Righto, we do have a track. Force yield to the back of the pack. Eye Candy looks like she has lead jammer status, yes. Lead jammer. Repossessed comes. Kitty Killer lining up against the jammer line against Fraulein Fierce. Fraulein Fierce trying to force her way back to the back of the pack. I wonder if Fraulein Fierce, Reef City's going to call the jam before Kitty Killer can score. Kitty Killer takes 4 points out of that jam. Wollongong Illawarra roller derby.
Yeah, so even we get tired after a while, Mayhem.
Especially
with Wollongong Illawarra roller derby.
Oh God, looks like I'm going to nearly ticket to the after party for the Reef City Roller Girls. Malice and Mayhem lining up for her first jam of the day.
Now,
Eye Candy lead jammer Wollongong. Malice and Mayhem in heavy traffic. Gets knocked to the ground.
is through.
Malice and Mayhem through for the initial pass. Jammer on jammer action. Eye Candy sees a bit of pressure and calls off the jam.
Nice quick line-up, turnaround, smiling. I think they're all starting to feel a little bit tired now. We might see some of the, well, we've already seen a couple of times these teams field a jam.
Five minutes to go. Plenty of time left in the game. Plenty of time left in the game to go to the fridge and grab yourself a Hague's chocolate, one of the magnificent sponsors we do have here at the Adelaide Showgrounds.
Not to mention Hill Cider, they'll be helping us out at the after party a little bit later today.
I was fortunate enough earlier, Bob, to sample a little bit of that Hills Cider. I must say, I love the Adelaide produce here. Great product, the Adelaide Hills Cider. It does look like we have another Reef City Roller Girl being sent to the naughty bin. Looks like Thumper has possibly taken 7 penalties as well. Thumper is being shown the door for the Reef City Roller Girls. Reef City Roller Girls have now lost 3 skaters.
And from a roster of 13, it leaves them only 10.
That's 5 minutes of a massive rotation there for the Reef City Roller Girls. Underbelly Morelli doing a little bit of a jig on the jammer line there. This is what we'd like to see.
Meanwhile, it looks like Malice and Mayhem has been sent to the penalty box to complete that penalty for Thumper.
Thanks for coming, she says. I'll take one for the team. Fraulein Fierce leans up on the jammer line for the Reef City Roller Girls against Veruca Bazooka. Oh, Fraulein Fierce, a bit of friendly fire. Smashes Veruca Bazooka to the inside track. Take that, she says, and follow me all the way through. We're going to go all the way back to the back of the pack. Take that. Fraulein Fierce now. Loves it. Looks around. There's a little bit of jammer on jammer action.
And I thought that that might have happened there. Veruca Bazooka just being pinged for striding while out of bounds.
Fraulein Fierce forces the error now. Power jam, Reef City Roller Girls. Malice and Mayhem and Repossessed out of the box, back on track for the Reef City Roller Girls and already causing carnage.
Just seeing some of the penalty trackers communicating with the penalty box. And I'm starting to wonder if we might be about to lose Veruca Bazooka as well. Got a backwards skating pack here at the moment, trying to cycle these Wollongong Illawarra defenders back. Take the 5 for Reef City. Still not too late for them to hit the 300 mark in this bout.
That'll make you guys from Cairns very excited in your lounge room. Full line fierce. Getting a little bit of action there from a little bit of a high block. She says the ref does not see it.
I think anything's a high block when your blockers are 8 feet tall.
Yeah, that is correct.
Courtney
Oh,
Love.
Fraulein Fierce gets smacked to the outside of that track. She looks to be in a bit of pain, but
And taking the tall Courtney Love bite with her. Well, Janice Jobber just taking a bit of a hit on the outside as well. Lucky to not cross the line.
5 more points for Reef City Roller Girls. Fraulein Fierce.
So 5 more for Reef City, 0 for Wollongong Illawarra. Just under 3 minutes left to go.
Kitty Killer lining up on the jam line for Wollongong. Smiling Cars lining up for the Reef City Roller Girls.
An official timeout is called. Yeah, ref's having a word to Veruca Bazooka. That is the 5th skater to leave this game, having reached their maximum of 7 penalties.
Very heavy on the penalties.
Who loves Wollongong Illawarra? Who loves them?
3 Reef City Roller Girls are fouled out this game. 2 Wollongong Girls fouled out this game. The penalty scoreboard might need a new texture. I think they might have run out of ink. We have 5 seconds to the next jam. Smiling Cars lining up against Kitty Killer.
And Reef City quickly pushing
Kitty
Kitty
Killer
Killer.
does get forced to the inside of the track. Malice and Mayhem are really quick. Does force that cutting penalty. Kitty Killer will have 30 seconds, which creates a power jam situation for Reef City Roller Girls. Great work by Malice and Mayhem in defence.
That was a great job by the Reef City defenders to make their way back before Kitty Killer had even seen where they were.
Underbelly Morelli back as a blocker for Wollongong. Smiling Cars takes the inside line, does a little bit of a dance, takes another 5 points. Reef City will be looking for that 300, that magic 300. Oh, Smiling Chaos comes through on the inside. That's another 5 points.
Under 2 minutes left on the period clock now. Under a minute left on the
Malice
jam
Mayhem
clock.
takes a big hit but gets up straight away.
Smiling Chaos calls off the jam, realising she's probably not going to make it through again.
Reef City Roller Girls, just a raw score cap, 296. Wollongong Illawarra, 106. Reef City will be looking to hit that magic 300 mark.
Yeah,
this
try
jam.
it at home. Try saying Wollongong Illawarra Roller Derby over and over, and then say Wollongong Illawarra Roller Derby, Little Adelaide Rollers penalty box.
Righto, Ominous Zone's lining up for her first jam of the day for the Reef City Roller Girls.
Reef City at this stage will be wanting to just tack another 4 quick points on and take it over 300. That'll be a real benchmark for those guys. Eye Candy is the lead jammer.
Oh, all the skaters are taking a knee. I didn't actually see what happened just then, but one of the skaters must have been injured. My vantage point is blocked from this side. It does look like a Wollongong Illawarra is... Out come the medics from Wollongong Illawarra. I can't see which skater it is, and I can't
Looks
see...
like it's Courtney Lovebite. Yeah, not necessarily wanting the attention, but now that the jam has been called dead, she will be forced to sit out the next 3 jams, if there are in fact 3 more jams. So Eye Candy and Ominous Ohms will be jamming for what is probably going to be...
Ominous Ohms, a very strong lead jammer, Reef City Roller Girls. And forces Eye Candy for a cutting penalty as well. Eye Candy will have 30 seconds as a power jam. Reef City Roller Girls. This will bring Reef City Roller Girls over the magic 300 mark.
Right, as soon as she gets past Janice Jobham at the front here.
Ominous Ohms gets smashed to the outside of the pack illegally. That was a forearm penalty.
Look at Janice Jobham forcing her way back through that Reef City wall. She's being called for a direction of gameplay, but it's done the trick. Ominous Ohms being forced back further than she would have liked. Still unable to complete this scoring pass in the dying seconds of this game. There it is. There's the 5-point scoring pass. Reef City 301.
Reef City Roller Girls go wild in the crowd. The magic 300. Wollongong 106. Oh, Candy!
Eye Candy taking a hop across the apex and getting taken down by Repossessed.
Eye Candy says she's got 4 points. The referee says no, that was a valiant effort and some fantastic skating ability. Just didn't take the points on that particular jam.
Time has been called on the big roller derby clock. The jammer refs are just coming over to check the adding up of the score trackers. But I think it's pretty safe to say that the winners of this semi-final are the Reef City Roller Girls from Cairns, Queensland. First time this tournament, Reef City have been over 300. Not quite managing to contain Wollongong Illawarra to below 100. Mr. Mayhem, you'd be pretty happy with that, that being your home team right there.
Oh, yes, I am very excited. I'm a little bit choked up at the moment. Some fantastic effort by the Reef City Roller Girls from Cairns. A very proud Mr. Mayhem sitting in the commentary box.
Reef City taking the love from the crowd now. The Wollongong Illawarra Roller Derby, the Weirdos will be playing off a third a little bit later today. But Reef City will be in the grand final.
Both teams will have to watch their penalties on the next game. Very penalty heavy.
That was a game of attrition.
3 skaters being fouled out for the Reef City Roller Girls. 2 skaters being fouled out for Wollongong.
And there we see with the final whistle being blown by the head ref, those fouled out skaters making their way back to celebrate with their team, the Reef City Roller Girls. What a fantastic game that's been.
And I can almost hear all those cans of 4X gold being clinked together in the hometown of Cairns for the Reef City Roller Girls.
The hell with that, Mayhem. They're empty and being crushed on foreheads right now. There we go. Stick around, folks. We've got plenty more roller derby action for you today. We've got playoffs for 3rd place in both divisions and grand finals for both divisions. Don't forget to stick around and tune in to track 1 about 3:45 local time today for a special event. And as the Reef City Roller Girls come around for their lap of honour, we do have Repossessed, Killer Bones, Vivalus Vengeance, Stumper, Long Lash Masker, Fraulein Fierce, Malison Mayhem, Jackie Slam, Le Mans, Smiling Chaos, Ominous Ohms, Road Rage and Cataclysm. And they are followed around the track for their lap of honour by a Wollongong Illawarra Roller Derby, Kitty Kill Her, Kim Ocean, Viciousness, Underbelly Morelli, Janice Jobham, Demander, Ziggy Starbuster, Fox C, Courtney Lovebite, Eye Candy, Veruca Bazooka, Cato Nine Tails and AVO. I've been Bob DeQuickley. And this is a Mr. Mayhem saying goodbye for now from track 2 at the Great Southern Slam. Thank you for tuning in.